Death in the library. The old clock in the corner of the town library struck midnight, its chimes echoing through the cavernous space. The library, a relic of the Victorian era, was quiet save for the faint rustling of leaves against the stained glass windows. It had been locked up hours ago, but the light in the rare books room glowed faintly. Inside, a figure lay motionless on the floor. Amelia Brooke, the town's head librarian, had been found dead. Her neatly pressed uniform was marred by the crimson stain spreading across her chest. The murder weapon, an ornate letter opener, lay discarded beside her. Detective Jonathan Crane stood over the body, his keen eyes scanning the scene. "It's strange, isn't it?" said Officer Reynolds, breaking the silence. "Why here? Why her?" Crane crouched, examining the blood-stained blade. "The answer, Reynolds, is likely somewhere in this room." His gaze shifted to the shelves lined with leather-bound tomes, their gilded spines gleaming in the dim light. The investigation began in earnest the following morning. Amelia had been beloved in the community, known for her encyclopedic knowledge of the library's collection. But as Crane dug deeper, he unearthed tensions. Amelia had recently overseen the acquisition of several rare books, and some questioned the legitimacy of their origins. The first clue surfaced when Crane inspected a manuscript Amelia had been cataloguing the night of her death. A small scrap of paper was tucked inside, bearing a cryptic message. "Seek where the light falters." Crane's eyes darted to the chandelier above. One of its bulbs flickered faintly, casting irregular shadows on the shelves below. Following the dim light's path, Crane found himself drawn to a dusty corner of the room. There, a copy of Paradise Lost rested on the shelf. Pulling the book down, Crane noticed it was unusually heavy. Inside, the pages had been hollowed out to conceal a bundle of documents. The papers were financial records, implicating a black market trade of rare books. Amelia must have discovered the scheme, Crane thought, but who had silenced her? Crane's suspects included three key individuals: Thomas Gray, the rare books curator with a gambling problem; Evelyn Price, Amelia's ambitious assistant; and Harold Dunn, a wealthy donor with a passion for rare manuscripts. Each had access to the rare books room and a potential motive. The second clue came from Evelyn, who admitted Amelia had confided in her about a secret ledger. This ledger, Amelia claimed, contained the names of those involved in the illicit trade. Evelyn directed Crane to Amelia's desk, where a false bottom in a drawer revealed the ledger. Among the names listed was Thomas Gray, who, when confronted, broke down and confessed to smuggling books. "But I didn't kill her," he cried. "I swear, I only wanted to scare her off." Crane wasn't convinced of Gray's innocence until the autopsy revealed an important detail. Amelia had been killed at 11:45 p.m., a full 15 minutes before the library's security cameras captured Gray leaving the building. He couldn't have been the killer. The final piece of the puzzle came from an overlooked clue in the ledger. One name, *A. Brooke, appeared repeatedly alongside suspicious transactions. Crane realized Amelia had been blackmailing someone, and that someone had retaliated. Harold Dunn's handwriting matched the notes in the ledger, and his alibi crumbled under scrutiny. Confronted with the evidence, Dunn confessed. "She was going to ruin me," he said, his voice trembling. "I couldn't let her destroy everything I've built." As Dunn was led away in handcuffs, Crane lingered in the rare books room. He ran a hand over the gilded spines, their secrets now laid bare. Amelia had died protecting the integrity of her library, and her story would not be forgotten. The clock struck midnight once more, its chimes a solemn requiem for the librarian who had given her life to uncover the truth.